Anton Forsberg hasn't lost a game since early January in Edmonton. Hasn't played a lot, though, due to injury.
At center ice, it's Tyler Seguin who wins the faceoff away from Tim Stützle.
He and Lindell playing together.
Right off the boards, a shot slapped on, kicked out by the left leg of Ottinger. It was a 5-4 victory that they had back in mid-December in Dallas. And the majority of that offense came back in the first period. Here it's loose out in front. Pinto, point blank, got one on Ottinger, and he kept that out.
Tug at the buttons of these two decors to see where they can get some stuff in and around the net.
Shot blocked right off the face-off. A follow-up by Sanderson. Very talented young defenseman. Plays it back to the wall and scored! Redirection in front. Josh Norris got the tip. And just over 4 minutes in, the Ottawa Senators break the seal on the scoreboard.
Simple stuff, right? And the mobility and active jump in there by the defenseman. Sanderson takes it right down to the icing line, and they go from what is known as low to high. And the shot, difficult to pick up. Jake Ottinger was just going to reach out.
Seguin looking for Duchesne, caught a piece, kept alive by Dallas. Up top, Harley, wrist shot, punched aside by the blocker of Forsberg. Final seconds winding down on the Shabbat penalty. Then Harley lost it, poked it along, worked over to Seguin. Forsberg got over, made the save, and hung on. A little double clutch by Seguin gave Forsberg just enough time.
Shots on goal on the trip, and tons of opportunities to add to his goal total on the season. Catch and release. Forsberg gets across, tracked it all the way.
Out bounces where Pouliot leaves it for Smith. He hands off Lindell, and it goes right back for Pouliot. Wrist shot, tip, and a save by Forsberg. Robertson redirected that one. Here's Matthew Joseph gaining center, feeding it onto the left. Giroux off of Ottinger and behind the Senators' offensive end line, and Batherson responsible for half of their 4 goals in the first meeting. Left wing side, Shabbat shot off of bodies, never got through. The second bid does, and Ottinger had to spit that one back from Batherson. Heavy check thrown on Joel Hanley, and forward down the left wing side. Johnston turned to the forehand, couldn't get a clean shot away. Back through center, here comes Ottawa. Crossing the line, Kubalik. And Ottinger will hang on. Again, Giroux, left wing circle, tried to flip one for Pinto. Not cleared, is held in at the line. Sanderson on the forehand. Giroux winds and fires, save made, rebounds loose, and Pinto's bid couldn't get through bodies. Kept alive Sanderson, one-timer, heavy rebound off Ottinger to the far wall. $1:05 remaining here, period number 1. Stretch pass, and in is Tarasenko, left circle. Ottinger made the save. Hanley was staying with Tarasenko, and Ottinger denied the wrister. Off of legs, cleared once more. Stars touch up, back over the Ottawa blue line. Pulled it in, nice move, Heiskanen fed it to Ben. Right wing dot, penalty coming, fed, and scored! A follow-up in front. After the initial shot, there was a delayed call coming, and the Stars tie the game in the closing seconds of the first.
Oh, these two D-men are Heiskanen, and Heiskanen with some sick stick language just inside the line. They bash it back out in front. Joe Pavelski, who was thirsting for a goal, drew the initial call. And in walked Thomas Harley, I think, and took the fish right off his hook. Big juicy rebound. I think it might have been Joe's. They both took a swing at it.
Ever since coming to Dallas, he has been such a big part of them being one of the top teams league-wide, and has them level here. 20 minutes in the books. The second period begins. Did well against 2 different Senators and got that puck out of harm's way.
Well, he knew he had the boards as an ally and used it well.
Ridley Gregg turns in on the forehand, then sheds Pouliot and puts it off the bar and out.
Individuals on their side, young, talented. He's got a little moxie to his game too. He just lost Pouliot. went against the grain, got him to bite on one side, took it to the forehand in tight and shot it great.
Over for Lindell. On the left wing side, it's Pouliot. Bumped it back for Ben, over to Lindell. One-timer saved by Forsberg, and he holds on to it. Wow, Ez has been hiding that one. Translates to 87 miles per hour if you're curious down in the States. Shipped ahead, here comes Norris. Tried to sneak one through and it got just over the line. He did. Norris found the hole. He's got his second of the game and he's got Ottawa back in front.
Ethereal little lead pass after the turnover, physical turnover just inside the line, and Batherson just lays it out for his liney to skate into. And the subtle little shove 5-hole. Jake Ottinger's opening up, thinking it's going to go all the way across. He's got to meet him at the far pipe, and instead just tucks it forehand, sifts its way through, and gives them another lead here tonight.
Joseph this time does. Stützle's spin move on Suter. Turned back on the forehand, didn't realize the puck had skipped away. Fight for possession, deep in Dallas territory. Joseph to the right side, work to Chabot, settles, shoots, he scores! Thomas Chabot from the top of the left wing circle. And the Senators double their lead.
Tim Stützle with the spinorama first. Good defending by both Suter and Joel Hanley. As soon as the eyes were toward the glass, they had their guys in there, but the Stars never came up with the puck. The second quick in there wasn't there quick enough, and from that, they changed the point of attack. A simple wrister may have gone off the stick blade of Jamie Benn as he was out there trying to contest it, fouled up Jake Ottinger.
Just a lot of time due to injury, including that first meeting against the Stars. Giveaway, and here's Tkachuk's save. Another stop. Bang, bang by Wedgwood. Welcome to the hockey game.
To turn it against the grain, and Sanderson, wonderful with the puck, slip it through. Stars trying to hold the line. Tkachuk walks in there, and then once it's past the defending of
Bruce center, Stützle accepts it, has a cutter in the slot, fed there, Wedgwood made the save, it stayed loose and cleared out of the crease.
He's made some unbelievable stops. Tkachuk immediately, this time it was Giroux. What a play by Stützle. Takes it in the skates and then able to delay enough to lose or get a lane on Esa Lindell. S is the guy playing over on his offside, and they're terrific. I mean, they're a top face-off team in the league, but not tonight so far.
Another one controlled by Ottawa. Worked off for Pinto, right wing side. Settling, Pinto gets it back, he scores! Took the feed from Giroux. And in the second period, the beat the clock game goes to the Senators. Their third goal this period. They've got their largest lead of the night.
And it gets the Stars where they cannot pressure the puck. They're not in position. They work it to the flank. They chase. Radek Faksa went down anticipating that Giroux was going to take it deeper than that. They whip it back out in front. Wedgwood slides right through that one. And he and Harley as a pair, along with the two guys in Vancouver with the Canucks, Hughes and Hronek, the only pairs in the top 20 of NHL defenseman scoring.
They got to get something going as they move it around and behind the net. Sanderson forward for Kubalik. Lane for Kastelik. He'll dart in. Saved by Wedgwood.
Looked around after this thinking there was going to be some kind of a penalty. I think he just lost his edge and cracked into the pipe. And with that, it gave way, and Wedgwood, that left leg kind of got booted. He had to give way as well.
Right side, a chance. Duchesne on a broken play, poked it towards Forsberg. Believe he got a piece to help it wide. Chuck juggles to the slot, got a quick shot away. Wedgwood alertly turned it aside. It's a two-game set in Florida. Comes back home, and they put together an impressive 60-minute set against the Stars. A little bit of paint trading as the horn sounds.